Welcome back everyone. We're gonna play more Deadfire today, but we're not gonna continue with the old campaign that I started earlier. We're actually gonna do a new one. The reason for this is that I tried to create an evil character. Doesn't really work in this game, it turns out. So, instead what we're gonna do is gonna go Trial of Iron. I don't know everything about this game, and I played Trial of Iron once before, and I died in that, so it's gonna be interesting. Do we even get past the early game? But, because we do Trial of Iron, I think we can min-max our character as much as we want, so that's what we're gonna do. We're also gonna skip a lot of dialogue in the beginning, because we've already seen that if you've seen my earlier playthrough. So hopefully, it won't be too sad that I skip someone. I'm gonna explain what happens in here in the beginning, if you haven't seen the game before, so that you follow the story. We're gonna do everything here. Hardest, level scaling, all, Trial of Iron, expert mode, everything. Start and skip intro. Start and skip that intro. I don't want to see that intro. Want nothing to do with it.
An aged dwarf shares this.
This is Deadpool. As I said, we're gonna skip a little bit. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna go and meet this godhead. We're in a place called the In-Between. We're a ghost now connected to these Audra green stones. She's gonna tell us that we need to hunt a living god, which is if you played the first game, there was a statue, a green statue. That thing has become possessed by a god, and she's looking for something, and we don't know exactly what it is yet. So I'm gonna skip this because it's like a 10-minute dialogue or something. We're gonna select everything bad because that is supposed to be the hardest, not just for new players. Yes. I'm sorry for skipping dialogue, but as I said, I explained it instead of reading through 10 minutes of dialogue. I'm gonna do female, because I like seeing females for some reason. Godlike, we're gonna do moon godlike. We got the spirit and intellect, but most importantly, these guys are very good for Iron mode, Trial of Iron mode, because they have healing. Whenever they get damaged, they get healing, so that we very much want. We also want our mana, because it's cool to be huge. Want fighter, and we're gonna go with the Blackjacket, because they get switching weapons is a free action. This is broken, honestly. It is so damn good. That's why we want them. I'm gonna go Discipline Barrage, because it's a free action. Free action in turn-based modes, you can cast it and you can do anything else. You can do more free actions, you can do a standard action. It's very, very good to have free actions. Then we're gonna go with Priest, and we're gonna go with a special Priest, because there's one which sticks out as being better than all the others ones. Wael starts off with Arcane Wael. This is like a level 3 wizard spell or something. This is insane that they start off with this. Arcane Wael, plus 50 deflection against non-veil piercing attacks. Veil piercing is like guns and stuff like that. And you also get concentration. But what's so good about this? First of all, we're gonna get a lot of intelligence, so it's gonna be 3 rounds, but also 50 deflection is insane! It's so much. Everything's gonna graze us, and if they just graze us, we're probably gonna heal from our natural heal more than they damage us. So that's why we go with this option. Wael, all these have, what should I say, their particular powers, or how they like to act. People pray to Wael both to protect their secrets as well as to unravel mysteries in front of them. Followers of Wael are known for many strange and unusual practices, possibly for good reasons, possibly for no reason at all. So it's kind of random. That's good. We can roleplay this however we want. Then I'm gonna go with Restore, because it's a little bit extra heal, and we're gonna need a lot of heals. Here we want a lot of might. You don't need dexterity in this mode at all, so you can always dump it. You don't need resolve. Why don't you need resolve, you ask? It gives you 7 deflection. Well, we're gonna get 50 deflection from our spell anyway, so if we have resolve or not, will not matter at all. We're gonna go 99 intellect. We're gonna go max constitution, because we want to have as much health as possible, because we're doing Trial of Iron. And also just perception, because we don't really need that much accuracy. We're gonna get 20 from our arquebus anyway, but it's nice, you know. I'd have something there. We need to spend the point on something. And then we're gonna go with all the Valia, because they get +1 intellect. And that means we have 20 intellect, which means we have 50% increased duration for our spells, which is gonna be very, very important for this build. We're gonna go into labor, because they get 2 athletics, which means we get a ability called Second Wind, which is a very good healing ability. We're gonna go arquebus, we're gonna go dagger, and we're gonna go shield. These 3 abilities will all use the modal abilities of these. You don't need to select. These are not like in Pathfinder you have weapon proficiencies. We're still proficient with all weapons in this game, but you get to use their modal abilities, and these 3 have very, very good modal abilities. The wall, I'm gonna see in the game. I'm gonna explain them once we get into it. Here we're gonna select a portrait. We're gonna select some colors. Maybe red. It's this. And white. I like this head a little bit better. And man, I'm a sucker for this hairstyle. Just a woman appears with this hairstyle, and I'm hooked already. Mystic, and this pose is just the best one. Look at this. Look at this pose right there. I love it. I love it so much. We're gonna be Moonelia. Moonelia. That's the best name for a moon godlike. Oh, it's here first, everyone. The best name.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my father said.
So she just says that you're gonna return to your body. Because we're a ghost now in the in-between land. And we've been passed out on our ship on the way to a Deadfire. But finally, this god made us return to our body. And then the story starts from there. I will read later on. It's just in the very, very early game. Feels like when we get to how should I say? When we get past the first town, I will start reading stuff for reals. Because up until that point, it doesn't really matter. Well, I've seen what is said. That's what I'm trying to say. I know. And here we wake up in our body. We finally return to our body from the place called the in-between that we were in. And we're stapling up, assuming this pose.
The return to your body
Peasants!
feels like waking after
Pirates!
Misfortune's brewing topside.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead.
Peasants!
Now what's this
Get
about?
out of here! Get out of here! And I check, get our
You should
equipment.
prepare for battle, my lady.
Yes, I will prepare for battle. Look at this. I'm gonna get the dagger. It's very important that, very important, but it's very good to have this particular set of items that we have right here. Boom, boom, boom.
The pirates
So,
of Deadfire
what this means
are
is that
notorious.
this thing gives us 10 deflection against melee weapons. We're gonna switch to
suggest
this
you deal
before...
with
and this gives us minus 50% damage taken from ranged weapons, 50% damage taken from attacks versus reflex, which is insanely good. And this weapon gives us plus 20 accuracy, minus 25 action speed, but it doesn't matter in this mode. I'm gonna activate that. Back to this. And go out. It's important that you always start off in shield and dagger mode. Because since you do that, you will have a better defense when they attack you. What have we here?
Your ship now,
No, we
if
want
you don't mind,
this face though.
and especially if you give her up easy, and I'll
I don't have
see
any
you
quar-
get a
Nah,
swift
nah, nah,
death. It'll be bloody.
Make a rude hand gesture.
You heard bandwidth! Off!
Okay, so we are gonna have insanely bad initiatives. We're gonna go last all the time, but it doesn't matter because we have so insane defenses. And here we get to do the barrage and the veil. And now we're essentially impossible to hit in any good way. 27. And we will always hit with our own attacks. Because we have so high chance of hitting. Yep. We have something like 80 deflection on level 1. Which is insane. Absolutely bonkers. And we heal every round and everything, so we can't be killed essentially. Could probably solo these guys. Maybe not, but maybe solo these guys ourselves. Because we can hardly die here in the early game. Will be different later on. And we're certainly not unkillable. There are things which can damage us. It's just that it will be difficult for everything to damage us. Okay. We're smacking. Left, right, center. Smack. Arooners. Smack. Smackly dacks. Dackily cacks. Smackly hacks. That's fine. Shot to the face. 6 damage. 10 damage. So here then. Switch into our gun. And I see this a lot. I see this a lot. Me switching weapons. You can even move in here. Remember, you can't move when you have the wall, so you can only move in this mode and then end turn here. I think we're providing a flanking bonus now on this guy. Not 100% sure. Or we can flank him, maybe. Later on in the game, we're also gonna get a third weapon set. So we're gonna be able to have a two-handed weapon there. which you might use in some cases. But it's a pretty fun build, I think, because you get to be ranged, melee, two-hander, shield and weapon. You get to be a wizard, and you get to be a priest. You essentially get to be all classes, except for ranger. That's like, you get to be everything. And let's look at these buffs here. Okay, let's see how long we have left on these. We have 1 round left. That's shoot you. 19. Then we hide behind our shield again. 16. 11. 10. He's down for the count. All that smacking. A little bit dark this game. I mean, not in the mood, but the actual gamma levels are low. That's what I'm trying to say. Going to be interesting to see how long we can survive, though. On Trial of Fire, because there are some encounters in this game which are still very difficult. There's some pirates which, if they ram into you on the early level, they might kill you outright. So you have to be really, really careful not to mess this up. It's very easy to mess up in this game. I mean, this is easier than Pathfinder on Trial of Iron. That's like impossible. But this is still doable, I feel like. Just very difficult. Okay, that guy goes down. Hobbles him. Hobbly doubles. 6. Smack him. Miss. Here we don't have our bonuses. We just go this and this. And as you can see, when we switch to this weapon, we have 45 accuracy. Plus 10 perception, plus 20 aimed shot. Pretty nice. Bloodied or near death? We'll kill the near death one. Kill steal, I know. No. That's who I am. I'm a kill stealer. That's a good shot, buddy. Was that a rippling strike? No, it was not a critical. There are better classes for dealing if you just want to deal the maximum amount of damage. There's other builds for that, I think, but we still deal very good damage, but the insane thing about this class is our defenses. That's what I think takes us over the top with this class. Gonna see when some of these guys try attack us at some point. Won't be easy for them. Got him! Yeah, most of our crew even survived.
Storm's picking up.
So it's gonna be a storm, we're gonna be thrown overboard, and we're gonna get the choices between either a crate or a crew member. I'm gonna choose the crate, just because that way we get a little bit more money. I know I'm a horrible player, but sure, save the crate. And poor Shipotek has to die this time. As I said, the early game will be no dialogue. Later on, you'll get into that dialogue action. And act out what everyone is saying. You wake to the sound of waves and the taste of sand in your mouth.
It's a relief
Okay.
to see you awake, my
I
lady.
hate boats!
Unfortunately,
Let's get going. We're just gonna loot some basic things from these guys. Also, sometimes they turn off the shield. You can always have that on. There's no downside in that being on. And then we run past this guy. You don't need to talk to this guy. Not that I know of, at least.
Aye, Magrin here. My flame burns yet.
And we're just gonna go complete all the missions here. All the missions. Here you can get a little bit of something on the track. We can get fresh fruit also. It's going to be relevant when we sleep later on with our party. I know the early game quite well. I've tried a couple of characters, tried a couple of things, and I feel like I found one of the best characters that you can play. But still, the game of dice. I still die. Things still happen in this game. Unexpected things. Port May. Mid-spring.
Giant comes this way.
Please, everyone stay calm.
Everyone stay calm. This we will also
Please.
skip.
What is that?
Everyone is a little bit angry with this guy. and we need to talk to him. That's my summary. It's my summary of what's happened right there. We're not gonna go talk to him immediately, and the reason for this is that you gain a very big experience boost. Well, it's better in my opinion to wait with that and do the other quest. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, by the way. We should go for this quest first, because here we're gonna get money. Also, at this point, we should have some equipment. We should equip this. Good. Equip that, and we should equip Gaunt's Pledge, which gives us a healing spell. This is also pretty nice. What does this gloves give? Plus 10% crit damage with weapons. That we can just sell instead. Not so good. I'd rather have the money, because in the early game you're a little bit strained for money, especially since we're gonna have to waste some of it.
The Juana ought to keep to themselves.
If you have very high sneak, you can steal the pearl here in the beginning, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna risk anything. I'm not gonna risk the operation, because people get quite angry if you steal stuff in this game.
Sorry,
Talk to this guy.
We haven't any rooms for you. Guessing you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south.
Well, I did.
On account of you haven't got a gaggle of children trailing up, we're full up.
What's this about the room?
You aren't the first outsider to turn up.
This guy essentially tells us that we need to go upstairs and deal with a guy who doesn't want to move out of his room and he doesn't want to pay for the room. Gonna rough him up a little bit. Roughing him up. Go here. Open that door.
So.
But we're just gonna bribe him. You have 100 gold pieces. This guy's easy to get rid of.
That thing. Blazes. I was going to say you wandered into the wrong room.
You're a
By the
racist.
look of things, it runs in the family. Try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah?
I'm here for the rent.
You running Thorol's errands?
I'm asking
Well, I have
politely.
trying to kick us out.
Give him
Nothing
100
polite.
coppers.
Yeah.
And
You serious, Galleon?
then he goes. 100 coppers. All you need in this world. 100 coppers. Well, that changes everything about my character. Now I don't even want this place. For 100 coppers, I do backflips. I do anything for 100 coppers. It's coppers. Who doesn't want copper? Talk to this guy.
Still kicking, eh?
I cleared out the room for you.
The room's yours.
And then he gives us 1200 copper. And 700 experience. And that's very good, because now we're almost level up. But we need a little bit more experience just to level up. And the easiest way of doing that is to use the money that we got from this guy to bribe to bribe the next guy. I mean, there's may be some easier way. If you know another easier way, get this done in the early game, then let me know. This is the best way that I found
Fresh fish.
to get past this in a quick manner. Go here. Port May Jail. I'm gonna talk to the guy here to the right, and he's gonna say, well, I'm a prisoner here, but if you pay 500 gold coins, then you might get me out of this mess. Or 400 coppers, I think it is.
I did you Mel. I do not remember. Do I?
Okay, so now we can just bribe this girl here.
What is it?
Give 400 copper. I'd like to pay rigorous fine. And then he or she lets her out. Do not! You can also do this by stealing her key, but if you do, be very careful that you don't trigger, because she's a boss in combat. I think that even we will have... we'll probably kill her, but we might have trouble. These are fine stealing also, by the way. I don't know exactly why, but that's just how it is. And here we get level 2, and that's very important, because we're gonna hire adventurers. And they're all gonna be like me, so I'm just probably gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna stop when we get into the tavern. First we're gonna level up this girl, though. We're gonna give her... Let's see here. She be the athletics girl? Yeah, sure, why not? And probably diplomacy could be useful. I need a little bit of diplomacy from time to time. Choose an ability for one class. Well, that's tricksy. Do suppress affliction. I think holy power. Holy power could be good. What other options do we have? Unarmed training and additional weapon set. Nah. I think I'd rather have holy power here. We might want to buff our party with that from time to time. Then we're gonna go into the Kraken's Eye, and then we're gonna pause the recording just while I'm creating all these members for my crew. Because it's just gonna be like 20 minutes of me clicking through the things which you've already seen me do. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to this guy, and then I'm gonna resume the recording when I've created my entire party. So, here we are, we're back, and I created a party where everyone is exactly the same. But, as I said, we're doing Iron Man, so everything is acceptable, something, at this difficulty, because it's quite difficult. We'll do this. We do have to get some equipment, though. We don't have enough to buy Arquebus for everyone, so we're gonna go with the second best alternative, which is a
It's not
crossbow.
right. I came here on the first ship. What?
Yeah, that's about what we can afford, I think. I don't really want to sell anything else here. But we have a third shield there. We would need to. We have 4 shields. We have some daggers. We need something. Okay, the other ones will have to fight with swords, I guess. For the time being. Probably be a custom formation where these guys are in the front. Probably not want a main character front, but something like you in the back. You 2 guys in the back. This is a good formation.
Certainly. Yes?
We'll leave on foot here. I will try. Wakahura Pass. Okay. Continue along the path. This will be an interesting fight. Okay, how did you manage to get a turn? That I'm very curious about, but sure. We of course gonna go with Discipline Barrage and the shield. And then we're gonna try and snipe you there inside. 19, that's a good hit. Good hit. Switch back to this. And end your turn.
I'm here.
To this. Got him! Easy! Easy fight. Now they're all down. Maybe they have some medium shields or something. Oh, I have regular shields. Just small, medium shields. Huh? Ah! Unfortunate. Would have hoped that they had better shields, but they did not. Soon we're gonna use that. Engwithian dig site. And here are some fruits, I think. Let's go for that first. Fruits! Fresh fruits. Perfect. Yeah,
I shall make it so.
Need the monies. Pick it up. Hopefully we'll only have to do one fight here. Because I can probably sneak past the dragon. That makes it this. The strongest guy is at the front. And go out of hiding. Start combat. These big boards are quite strong.
I'm here.
Actually, they do probably deal the most damage when I think about it. So probably should deal with those guys first. Arcane Veil. Shoot Worm here. It's a decent hit. Not the best, but...
Just say the word.
You then. You should go into Barrage. Arcane Veil. And shoot this worm. That's a good hit. Turn.
Got to get free.
Yes.
I got to break free. Got him! Man, it took quite a while to beat them, but we were never in any danger of anything even remotely dangerous happening, at least. So. And you then, you can switch into this weapon set.
Ready when you are.
Switch into this. In case we get into danger. That's good.
I'd be glad to.
This up. Now we want to go into sneak.
Silence surrounds me.
And probably want to sleep first. Rest here. I don't think that anything gets to attack you, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like you ever get attacked from this. So this seems to be the fastest way of doing things, because else you have to fight the dragon. I mean, it's probably not gonna... Probably just gonna take a while. Probably not gonna be super dangerous. But I mean, why not? Why not just sneak past it, I say. You don't have to fight it. Okay. Yep. Sneak masters. Sneaks past them. We're gonna have to take 2 fights though. One is probably gonna be super easy now that we have so many things which are good against vessels. Vessels meaning undead in this game. Now we don't need to sneak anymore.
I shall make
Pick
it
these
so.
up. I think they can maybe be worth something. I don't know. I don't know that they are, but I think that they are. But this fight should be quite easy, I think.
No, fall back.
Because all you do is deal with the vessel, and everything else can heal. Okay. Let's come in. 5 and 6. This guy's dangerous. If we're lucky, you want to close up the attack. We'll see. See if we'll be able to do that.
I'm here.
I don't think we need to heal her. I think we can just go Discipline Barrage, Arcane Veil, and target this Crystal Eater Spiderling. That's a good hit. Because that's the most dangerous thing of all. The other things are not really that dangerous. Discipline Barrage, Arcane Veil. Shoot this guy. And go back into shield form. You do the same thing. just shoot whatever. Got him! Finally! Finally, everyone down here. And everyone leveled up also.
Yes.
How beautiful. Beautiful. So here we're gonna switch everyone.
Yes.
Because we don't want them to be catched.
Yes?
Be caught like this.
Ready when you
Will
are.
not be ideal for us.
What can I do? Yes,
Perfect.
I'm here.
Level up this guy. Okay, athletics. We need someone who can do mechanics. So they can unlock stuff. And then we need, let's see here. Survival. Could be quite good. We don't need more weapons. I don't think we need knockdown. Let's see here. Halt. Halt could be pretty good. Once a single enemy to halt, causing it to temporarily cease all movement. Blessing. Insightful. By perception. I don't know that this works. Understand all defenses for 1 round. Punishing targets for their sin. Dealing pierce damage and decreasing the deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. That could be useful, maybe. Holy power we already have. Suppress affliction. An interdiction. Let's do an interdiction with this guy. So it's a funny name, if nothing else. You will learn. You'll be our stealth woman then. You will learn streetwise. Let's see here. We have this. We have this. Let's pick up every spell. We have mechanics. We have stealth. I don't think we have sleight of hand. So take sleight of hand. We have streetwise. We don't have religion, so you can do religion. And here we have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. We don't have this. Let's do blessing here. And the last one can do halt. You then. We have this, this, this. Oh, that any one of these are even necessary. Maybe you can just do more athletics, honestly. Able to heal yourself a little bit better. And then you can bring some history knowledge. Priest, do the whole thing. Now we have every possible thing we can have.
What can I do? Absolutely.
Good, good, good.
As you like. I'm here.
Silver Lusk. Let's just sleep here. Everything is on. Now we go into this room.
No, fall back.
I don't think so.
And I'm pretty sure these guys will not be a problem.
Just this won't hold me for long.
We don't want to use this, or do we? Let's try. Okay, they have the wall on, so move here. Who are you even? Oh, you're stuck here. Let's try. Let's see here. Let's try this and see. Oh, it doesn't work against him.
I can't move.
Sure, these guys will be veil touched. Veil touched unknown substance, but they are not. In fact, they are not. That means we need to put on our defense. So that means minion. The other ooze coming in here. Yep, you can move up here. And let's see. I don't think anyone will exactly target you, but let's do Discipline Barrage and Arcane Veil anyways. Let's see here. The Audra Ooze is coming in. I think this Greater Anomaly is where what we want to shoot first. And end your turn.
I mean, release me.
Discipline Barrage. Arcane Veil. Greater Anomaly. Shoot him. Shoot him! God damn it!
Yes? Oh, indeed.
Yes.
So this takes a little bit of time, one could say.
What can I do?
Got him! Finally!
I'm here.
Man, that was a lot
At once.
of doing nothing for a long while. Okay, you don't need to save in this
As you
game.
like.
Still. Cool. Cool. We can switch back to our shields now also.
Oh.
Shields.
I'm here.
Shields.
Ready when you are.
Shields.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes, I'd be glad to.
Perfect.
I shall make it so.
Okay, and now we get to talk to the gods, and in summary, they just say that we need to kill Aethys. That's
You place your hand against the
so
pillar
we're
of
gonna
the
skip this a little bit.
Aethys
It takes...
in
Yes. At
Oh,
once.
that was just Aethys. Aethys says that we should follow him. Yes. As I said, when we're past the first town here, I will start reading. Not reading what they say, but at this point, oh, we leveled up even. Cool. Athletics, diplomacy, let's see here. I don't know if this stacks. Try blessing also. Let's see. Now we will hopefully have a little bit of gold from this quest. I mean, not too much to be honest, but a little bit of gold. We can maybe buy 1 or 2 arquebus. Maybe. Maybe. And here these guys, these ghosts basically merge into me. That's what happens here. We could go to Gorechi Street, but first we're gonna return this quest, I think. So we're gonna go to the Clarion's estate, and return this quest.
What can I do for you?
I have information about the dig site.
Perfecto. Tell me, please.
It has killed everyone
what has
there.
happened?
We'll keep doing it.
How
I have to find him.
I understand your impatience, but Madiko, simply tell me, what of Odorisi?
Lie.
His research?
I didn't find anything like that.
Of course. Nothing. You say this is all the work of the Titan, of...
I don't
it is
have a choice.
strange
I think
obligation
Eos
you are under.
is after
It would
Adder Pillars.
explain what you bump you-
And they will level up. Perfect. Perfect. Give you a level up. What could be good here then? I don't have athletics. Or survival. And you... We have blessing everyone. Makes it easier. Makes it easier. Won't cast the blessing. Don't need everyone, but... There's nothing else I want really. I mean, just try maybe. Plus, faster runner and... It's a blessing everyone. That makes it easier. So I can just select one cast blessing. It's much easier. Oh. We need someone that's like that. And religion, sure. All we have blessing, so sure. And some way of athletics. Let's do it. That's it.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Oh, now we're getting on to the real game. The early game is over. Now we're going into the real stuffs. Finally! Finally. Can't save. Still can't save. Probably gonna go to Gorochi Street though and see if we can find someone with an arquebus there.
Shit.
Do you now have you refreshed? No. Oh yeah, you did. You have 2 daggers. We need 1 more dagger. And we need 1 large shield. You happen to have 1. Roche Street, clear that up. clear up Grotchy Street. Gonna get ambushed there. Very much ambushed. Okay. As you make your way along the streets of Port May, you come upon visible traces of the storm passing. Many of the houses here boast cracked window panes and sagging awnings, and you pass narrow streets strewn foliage and debris. Cobblestone beneath your feet are still slick with water and silt. Before long, you're ankle deep in sucking mud and loose stones. Flooding only worsens up ahead, where the water level rises to the knees. Most of Port May's residents have fled this region for dry land, but the murmur of raised voices ahead and the occasional splash suggest that you're not entirely alone. Yes.
I shall.
Okay. Ooh. One perception ability activates when near death. Darkest before dawn. What is that?
Trouble.
Okay. Immediately start off with that. Well, this is a dangerous place. I know that much. Okay, maybe we die here. I did not think that they would come this close to killing us before we even got our first turn.
Yes.
Hard to move.
Okay, well, now we get all our stuff off. We have everyone. Arcane Veil. We can move freely, so we can move up here. And we probably want to shoot that looter. We have every buff, so let's see here. That looter right there, which shoots hurt. Okay. Good, good, good. Go into normal this thing. So you probably want to do this thing. Move here. This Mirage. Okay, Veil. And try shooting that guy, which seems to hurt us a lot when he hits with something. Then we have you then. We're gonna do the same. This thing. And then we're probably gonna try and bless everyone. Okay, so that. Now everyone is insightful. This thing right there. Okay, Veil. And Guybrush will play last, but that's fine. We go into this thing. No, you can't shoot there. But you can shoot this guy. Help you. Into our shield, and then thunder. So you then, you need to heal up on it. You need to heal up so bad. This Mirage, okay, Veil. And heal up. And get a crossbow out, and shoot this guy up here. Near death. We did not try to get him near it. Yep. He's up. Six. Blunderbuss.
Very well.
Good hit there. Good hit. Got him! Hopefully there was a guy with a blunderbuss here. Or a arquebus, I mean. Doesn't look like it. Maybe up.
Certainly.
Maybe up here. Guy with arquebus. I think there was. Oh, there is. Arquebus. Yes. Yes! What did you have? You had a simple bow, I think. Okay. Let's see. We can equip you then with an arquebus. Maybe we even got enough money to get our 4th arquebus.
Yes.
You should also have...
I'm here.
Everyone should be switched into this.
Oh?
Swords!
Show me what you have for sale. Mhm. Cool. Good. Now you will have the arquebus. Where the arquebus though? Who bought it? You bought it. Okay. Okay, one arquebus here. So there's only one guy who doesn't have an arquebus now. That's good. Let's go to Valerius Rest.
Good, you are here. Clario has made good on his promise. I say still that you are fortunate. The ship was nearly
You know where
lost,
Nekataka is?
so you will go to the great Kahanga city as well. You must sail north. Come.
Perfect. Perfect. The Defiant. Finally repaired. And we're heading off into the wilderness, into the adventure, to all that stuffs. All that stuffs. You ever see the curious message? Read.
We should address the matter of our ships. It's sad.
And dialogue, sure. Now we need to go to Port May first. First, this guy's gonna appear. Everyone's pious, everyone's like this.
And Patrina, I must request we meet in parley.
Request denied. Now get off my ship.
Hear me out but for a moment, and I will make it worth your while.
Please 10 times that.
Some marvelous
I need to
tales
buy another
regarding your
blunderbuss.
adventures in the Deerwood.
For Arquebus.
In fact, you are the first dragon slayer I have ever met, outside of a grave. Some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from one such as you.
Fight against it. Fight against it! Close your mind against a spiritual invasion, but the visions slide around through your defenses, washing over you as implacably as the sea. The visions streak across your mind's eye, fleeting and incoherent. An elf, dark-haired and battle-scarred, stepping across the gulf between the vessels. She shakes Ferranti's hand and warmth spills through you. Excitement, pride, respect. The imagery melts like candle wax into a lamp-lit gallery swamped with the scent of unwanted rum and sweet fruit, with sailors and their songs and sweat. Whoa! That's some image, huh? That's some image. Scene billows away, ice-cold clawing, replaced with crew on deck, solemn and starving, as Ferranti grasps one of their own by their throat. No, not one of their own, no more. You don't steal from family and stay family. Tears and mucus mar the man's features as Ferranti reads the man's his latest rites. Thief or no, they'll consign him to Ondra as tradition dictates. The vision passes, leaving you blinking on the deck of the Defiant, looking into Ferranti's face. He raises an eyebrow.
I believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake.
I remember the Drake.
Then that should make this easy. I am keen to show my rascal of a compatriot some much-needed humility. I thought perhaps you may care to as well.
For Auntie's fur. Do my job for me, friend. Hope you don't die in the effort.
Why is this any concern to me?
Word of Benweth's raid on the Defiant will spread throughout the Deadfire. More fools will seek to prey upon you. I would suggest you stave off all others by making an example.
Why tell me this? Why would you want me to?
I will
Help
be
me.
honest
What
with
do you want to help out?
I do not favor Benweth, nor do I care for the company he keeps. Such fools and scoundrels serve only to tarnish the Principe's reputable name. But I believe you will be capable of setting him straight.
You're not like a scoundrel, like Benweth and the company he keeps? Huh? Huh? The captain spreads his hands, palms up in a disarming gesture.
I am a gentleman, of course, and I am certainly not a fool.
We might find Captain Benweth. Say I wanted to kill him.
Benweth's Drake took damage during the storm. Eventually, he will need to dock for repairs, and when
We're going after this guy. We're going after this guy. I know he has plenty of good equipment in his fortress, so
he is rather an
we're going after that guy so
creature.
much.
But he is a most skilled ship hunter, I assure you.
Unrefined? Begging your pardon, Captain, but I'd be the high fucking model of the gentleman of fortune. As for Benweth, that sucker of squid tits be as predictable as the tide. I'd wager all my furriest bits that he'd set sail
Predictable
for
as the
Deadline.
tide. Sure.
That would be felicitous indeed. As I believe the traitor Remaro hides there as well.
Wouldn't have even thought of it if you hadn't brought it up, sir. Now, I ain't hardly in any hurry to leave the fine company of the gentlemen of leisure. But the captain be right about me finding your mark. Adding to that, you sail into Fort Deadlight not knowing your innings
I don't
from
need
your
your help.
out. Suit yourself, Captain Watcher. Here's hoping that
I don't need
you
anyone's
find
help.
a real tough ogre fucking boat.
I sail now for Dunwich, my own safe port. I will await you there, should you be successful in schooling our wayward captain.
Oh well, I will be. I will definitely be. Schooling that boy. Schooling him so much. Take him back to school. Show him ABC. ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm gonna do to him. Bring him back to school. School bench. Deadfire merchant. These guys are not dangerous, I remember. We don't have enough crew members. Let's see. How many crew members do we even have now? We have 1. So we need to hire 4.
What do we do if there are no more
Still
ships?
kicking, eh? What'll it
Let's
be?
see here. I'd like to hire some crew members onto
There's
my
plenty
ship.
of people looking for passage out of here. Let's see if any of them catch your interest.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll take the cheapest ones. Hire you. Just cost 1 gold coin. That's good. You're cheap also, so we'll take you. We need 4 of you, so we need 1 more and sure, 1 more. Oh, I leveled up again now.
I hate talking.
From that? And these guys must be very close to leveling. Interesting. Here then. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, this is just... Conqueror stance is just so good. We can't pass that up. But also, this is very, very good. This is insanely good. Into the fray. Because this is a free action. We can drag so it costs 2 discipline though. We probably don't want to use it too much. It's very good to be able to drag people into us. We're gonna do fighter stances for now, because that gives us 5. Ooh. Okay, we get iconic projection for free. That's pretty good. That's a very, very good spell. So let's see. Repulsing seal. There's a magical seal on the floor that sends enemies spalling on contact, causing them to become prone. That's pretty decent. Withdraw. Friendly target. Invisible. Okay, so that means we can... Ooh. Ooh, that is pretty good, honestly. Imagine you casting this on someone when they stand in a doorway and people can't get past him. He's untargetable and stunned and nobody can get past him. Just plant someone in a doorway and cast withdraw on him. And that seems pretty amazing. Alice here. Holy Meditation. Friendly AoE. Resolute. I don't know that we need this. Spiritual Weapon. Summon a Rod. Nah. Pillar of Faith. Cast down a Pillar of Divine Judgment, inflicting crush damage to target and knocking them. Prayer of the Body. Fit for 10 rounds. Plus 5 Constitution. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Can also do Weapon and Shield style. But I think this is better to pick up now. But we're definitely gonna pick up Weapon and Shield style, because this gives us 6 extra shield deflection. So that will be picked up at some point. Oh, we can learn 1 more weapon, deflection. So it's either this, but we can look at the range weapons. Because maximum hits knock the target prone. That's very useful. Definitely picking that up. And going out in the wild seas. We'll have so looked forward to this. Now is where it feels like the game starts. The early game is just you getting your equipment, you're doing some stuffs. But now is where the game starts. I'm leaving by sea here. It'll take 3 minutes. Okay. I will accept 3 minutes. No, I don't have 3 minutes to waste. Don't walk. Run. Cool. Well, there's Nekataka. We're gonna go there next time. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.